Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marquita. If you're new here, welcome. On this video, I'm going to be doing a clean with me late night style, as well as a cook with me. And so I am doing a collaboration with an awesome channel. Her name is Sabrina. Make sure to check her out, guys. I adore her. She does lots of clean with me's. She has a really super cute family, guys, and they do lots of family videos. She does hauls. She does all kind of stuff, guys. I don't know how she does it all. And so I'm trying to be like her when I grow up. And so that's what we're doing in this video, trying to be like her. Doing a cook with me and a clean with me. So make sure to head on over to her channel, subscribe, of course, and also like her content because she's just that amazing. And so that's what we're doing today. So if you're new here to my channel, I do hope that you will consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna cook first, or at least put some stuff on, and then we're gonna start the clean with me process. So if you wanna come along for the ride, make sure to stick around. All right, guys, again, so we are doing a cook with me and clean with me. I'm trying to add lots more content to my channel that I hope you will enjoy. And so we're gonna be making collard greens. We are also gonna be making mac and cheese. I think I make a pretty mean mac and cheese. And then we're also gonna be making some catfish. It was actually requested by my son, Malachi. And so, although I'm a little bit under the weather today, I decided to go at it and just give him what he wants, because sometimes you gotta do that for your kids, you know, especially when you ask them and they say what they want. You got to do it, I guess, right? So that's what we're cooking today. I love soul food, although it's not keto. You can make it keto, but this is not going to be keto. So if you're looking for keto, it's not that video. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, guys, so the first step in this process is to rinse the greens. I did get the bagged greens. I've never purchased those before. I ordered on Instacart, my second time ordering on Instacart, and I was a little disappointed because the reason why I ordered there is because I was supposed to get a coupon for $15 off. For some reason at checkout it didn't apply, but because I'm so out of it today, guys, I really didn't have the strength to fight it. And so I just went ahead and ordered the groceries, and they delivered them to my front door, which was amazing. So I already kind of started cooking. In my sink over here, I've got the greens going or soaking. And so, excuse my dishwater over there. Malachi just got done doing dishes because I don't do dishes. And so that is the greens right here. I just have them soaking there. And so I had too many greens, and so I'm gonna save these for another time. My family really loves greens, so we will definitely probably be eating those tomorrow because I just see these greens being gone pretty soon. So the greens are in the Instant Pot right now. I stuffed them in there, guys, and then I put all of my seasoning. So I am very much a seasoning person. So I normally try to keep chicken broth on hand, but in this particular case, I only had one. So I used half chicken broth, half beef broth. And y'all, my family won't notice. And I also have garlic powder, garlic salt. Y'all, I'm extra with it, so don't feel like you have to add all these seasoning to your greens. You can literally just do the greens and maybe some onions, which I forgot to add, by the way, but I'll add those a little bit later. And so I need to cut up an onion and add that. But don't feel like you need all of this. It's just that I love to season things. So I've got some crushed red pepper. I've got some oregano, some seasoning salt. I've got some olive oil there. And of course, you got to have your hot sauce. And I also have some white vinegar. So typically, I'm literally just kind of eyeballing things, and I'm just adding whatever I think I should add. Now, there, of course, are standard items that you should add to your greens. But sometimes I'm literally just winging it, y'all, because that's just who I am. And so what I need to do really quick is open that up. I know I'm probably not supposed to. I'm supposed to do all of that ahead of time, but I did go ahead and add all of my seasonings there. I just want to add an onion. And so once I add the onion, since I really literally kind of just started it and it needs to cook for an hour, then I can go ahead and open it, and I'll need to vent it first just to make sure. And so let me see if there's any steam that needs to come out. Okay, I think I should, yep, I should be able to open it. It didn't get hot enough. So as you can see, looks so good, right? And so I just want to quickly add an onion, y'all. I just feel like it needs it. And I normally do add it. I also do normally add my turkey legs, but I've been so out of it, y'all, that I didn't have a chance to get it from the store. I forgot it. And so we'll have to have greens without turkey legs, which is okay. Totally okay. You don't really need it, but it does add a lot of flavor. And you do want that little bit of meat in there. So don't forget to add that if you choose to. You can also add ham hocks, and there's other ways people make it, but I normally do my turkey legs. So really quick, I'm gonna go to my fridge and I am going to grab out an onion. And I know I have an onion because I keep those on hand. I really love red onion, but I think in this case I'm just gonna do a yellow onion. And so I do pretty well by keeping that stuff stocked. So here's my yellow onion. And so what I'm gonna do is just cut it up really quickly. So let me set you guys up. This whole vlog life is just interesting to me. It's so new to me. And so I'm still trying to get the hang of it. So I'm just gonna put that back there. And then I'm gonna grab the onion, slice it up really quick, and then put it right on top of the greens. It really does smell really good already, y'all. And I haven't even done anything yet, but just put it in the thing. It smells so good. And I think I told you guys that I am pairing this with mac and cheese and catfish. I think I said that, but if I didn't, that's what I'm cooking along with this. And so I know I told you guys I was going to be doing lots more cook with me's on my channel, but I think because, you know, I'm such a perfectionist sometimes, and I feel like I have to do this whole setup, and I have to like have a whole production when it comes to cook with me's, because I see people's channels on YouTube, and that's the way they do it. And so I think I have to set everything up, I have to pre-chop things, and I have to do all this extra stuff, when really I can just take my camera out like I'm doing now and just vlog it, or do it vlog style. And so I really need to get over that, and so that's why I'm doing this today, in hopes that I can do more cook with me's on my channel. You guys know how I feel about cooking. I absolutely love it. My mom always cooked, and she was a great cook. And so I want my kids to be the same way. So I want them to see me in the kitchen and hopefully pick up a couple of things. And I think Addison is. I'm not sure about Malachi. He does love to eat, but he doesn't necessarily like to cook. He likes to cook the easy stuff, which is okay. So I'm just gonna finish slicing these up, and then I'm gonna close it back up and put it back on for an hour, because I did actually put it on for an hour and 10 minutes, and it's been 10 minutes at least. And so I'm just gonna put it back on for an hour, because you can't overcook greens in my opinion. I think the longer they cook, the better they taste. So here we go with the onions. As you can see, they are right on top, and so now I can go ahead and close it back up. So y'all have to let me know if you guys like this whole vlog style video stuff. Let me know so I can know if I should keep this going on my channel. Okay, so now it says on, but I want to make sure. Let's see. I'm gonna go to cancel, and then I'm just gonna start over again. Oh yeah, see, it kept that same time, so it actually only was going for 5 minutes, but per the directions it only said an hour. So again, I like to put it on for a little extra. So now it's on. So now it's just the waiting game. So once we're about 30 minutes in, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the mac and cheese, and then I'm gonna do the fish last, because I like my fish super crunchy, and just like to put it on at the end as opposed to the beginning. So y'all, I'm doing stickers today also, like I do every day. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna head back to my office, and I am going to just let that cook while I continue working. And that's what we're doing. So I'll head back to the kitchen once the greens are about halfway done, and then I'll start with the next part of the process, which is mac and cheese. All right guys, so we're about 30 minutes in, and we're actually about 25 minutes left for the greens, as you can see on my Instant Pot. And so I'm going to taste them, of course, afterwards, just to make sure they don't need to cook a little bit longer, because like I said, in my opinion, you don't really, you can't overcook greens. And so that's what I've got going in the Instant Pot. So now I'm going to go ahead and start the mac and cheese, so that way everything is kind of done around the same time, and we can eat and everything is fresh. So I'm going to show you how I make my mac and cheese. And so let's move on over to the other side of the kitchen where my stove is, and start that process, and then we're going to start the clean with me. It is a late night clean with me. So typically I don't clean at night. I try to clean during the day so I can kind of take a break at night and I don't have to worry about cleaning. But sometimes things or life happens and you end up having to clean at night. And so that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to start out by running some water into a pot, and then I'm going to let that boil, so that way I can go ahead and add the macaroni noodles to the pot and get those all cooked up. And I like to cook them until they are al dente. And I like to use these macaroni noodles here from Publix, and so that's what we're doing first. So I'm going to go ahead and again just pour that in the pot, get that going, and then I can start on my cheese sauce. So the first step in making the cheese sauce is to add butter to a pan. Of course, you want to turn it on, make sure it's nice and hot. And so we're going to go ahead and add butter. Then you want to go ahead and just move it around in the pan with a wooden spoon or whatever spoon of your choosing, so we can go ahead and get it to melt up. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some heavy cream. And of course, you just want to get it mixed really well. And the butter is still in the process of melting, which is fine. So go ahead and mix it, then add your cream cheese. And I like to break it up a little bit with the spoon, but of course that still needs to melt. And so while that's working over there, I'm going to go ahead and start on the fish. So I'm going to unpackage it. Again, I got the fish from Publix. It is pre-seasoned with some Cajun seasoning. This is my first time trying this version, but we love catfish, so I knew I would like it. And so I'm going to go ahead and add my oil to my pan so that that could be heating up while I am actually tossing the fish with my cornmeal mixture, which is just a mixture of cornmeal and flour. And then I do also like to season it with garlic salt and seasoning salt. So I'm going to go ahead and just toss that and a little bit of the cornmeal mixture, get that coated nice and good. And then once that is coated, then I'm going to go ahead and add it to the hot oil in the pan. So next thing we're going to do is go ahead and pour the noodles inside of the baking dish. They are done boiling and they are al dente, and so I'm just going to smush them around a little bit. And next I'm going to add my sour cream. I like to do this beforehand, before I pour this cheese mixture on top of it, so that way the sour cream can just get all mixed in very well and kind of melt into the pasta. And so once I mix that up nice and good, then I'm going to go ahead and pour my cheese sauce mixture right on top of it, and I'm going to have to mix it again very well. But beforehand, let me go ahead and flip my fish just to make sure it doesn't get burnt or overcooked. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip that really quickly, and then while that's cooking on the other side, then I can go ahead and pour my cheese sauce on top of the pasta. So here we go, y'all. I absolutely love mac and cheese. It's one of my family's favorite things for me to cook. And so I think I make a pretty good mac and cheese. And so we don't need that much for a family of 4. So I try not to cook in big quantities, just so we can have leftovers the next day. But my family can eat mac and cheese literally every day. And so I just poured the cheese sauce mixture right on top, and then I mixed it up a little bit more. And so we're going to go ahead and remove the fish from the grease. And we like our fish a little extra crispy. So in our eyes, the fish is definitely not burnt. It's perfect. So let me go ahead and check on my greens and my Instant Pot and see how they're doing. I don't think they're quite done venting yet, so I'm gonna let them finish venting, and then once they're done venting, I'm gonna open it up and see what we got going on there. So as you can see, I got a lot going on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this fish and finish tossing it in the cornmeal mixture, and then add it to the pan and let that cook, and then we can go ahead and start cleaning, y'all. All right, I'm just seasoning up the mac and cheese with a little garlic salt and pepper so that way it's nice and seasoned. And then I can go ahead and pop it in the oven on 350 degrees. I just let it stay in there until it starts to brown. So now I'm just showing you a before of my kitchen. Remember, we are doing a kitchen clean with me. And so this is how the kitchen looked beforehand. All of the food is done and waiting for my family to get home so we can eat. But this is the aftermath of all of my cooking that I just did, and some of the stuff was here beforehand. And so I need to go ahead and get this kitchen in order. To me, that is the center or the cornerstone of the home. And so if your kitchen is clean, then you pretty much feel good about yourself. Of course, you still want to clean the other rooms as well. But once I clean this kitchen, then I'm just gonna have a little bit of peace of mind. So I just wanted to show you the before. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean this kitchen up, y'all. Not gonna talk you through that part of the process. I'm gonna let you see me speed clean my kitchen. Hopefully it'll give you a little bit of inspiration so that you can start your day off with a clean kitchen. All right guys, so that is it for this video. I am exhausted, literally exhausted. So I was only able to do my kitchen on this video. So it was a kitchen clean with me and cook with me. As you can see, I had a lot going on. And so that is the end of this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. You got a little bit of cleaning inspiration. Make sure to head on over to Simply Being Sabrina's channel. Her channel is awesome. You will love it just as much as I do. And so make sure to click the subscribe button over on her channel. Make sure to watch all of her content. Totally binge watch just like I did. You will enjoy it. So thanks again guys for watching today. Make sure to comment below. Let me know what you think of what I did today. I did a lot, even being sick, but I felt good about it. So I appreciate you guys stopping by my channel today, and hopefully you guys will catch me on the next video, in which case I'll see you then.